Imagine this. You are alone. The sun is sinking fast. Shadows stretch long and eerie through the dense, unfamiliar jungle. Every rustle in the undergrowth makes your heart pound. You have no map, no phone signal, just the clothes on your back and the growing chill in the air. This is it. This is the raw, unfiltered challenge of survival. It's a situation that can happen to anyone, anywhere. Are you ready? Can you make it through the night? This is where your true character is tested. It's about pushing your limits. Survival isn't just about luck, it's about knowledge. It's about making smart decisions when everything around you screams panic. The wild is an unforgiving teacher, but it also provides. You need to learn its language, you need to understand its rhythms. Your first priority is always to stay calm. Panic is the real enemy out here. It clouds your judgment, it wastes precious energy. Take a deep breath, assess your situation, think, plan, act. This systematic approach can save your life. The wilderness can be incredibly beautiful, but it can also be incredibly dangerous. One wrong step, one bad decision can lead to disaster. That's why preparation is key. Even before you step foot into the wild, you should have a basic understanding of survival. What are the biggest threats in the area you're heading into? What resources might be available? Knowing these things can give you a crucial head start. It's about respecting nature, not fearing it. Respect its power and learn to work with it. This isn't a game. This is real life. The skills you learn could one day mean the difference between life and death. It's about tapping into that primal instinct that we all have. That instinct to fight, to endure, to survive. It's buried deep within us, waiting to be awakened. The challenge is to find it, to harness it, and to let it guide you when things get tough. So, are you ready to face the wild? Are you ready to discover what you're truly made of? Let's go. No matter where you find yourself, there are core survival priorities. Finding water is absolutely vital. You can go weeks without food, but only a few days without water. In a forest, look for running streams, collect rainwater, or even tap certain vines. In the desert, this becomes much harder. You might need to dig for seep water, find dew on plants at dawn, or create a solar still. Always purify water if you can. Boiling is best. This simple step can prevent serious illness, which is the last thing you need. Next up is shelter. Exposure to the elements can kill you quickly. Hypothermia in cold environments or heat stroke in hot ones. Your shelter needs to protect you from wind, rain, sun, and cold. In a forest, you can build a lean-to using fallen branches and debris, or find a natural cave, but always check for occupants first. In the mountains, snow caves can be surprisingly warm. In the desert, shade is your best friend. A simple tarp or even digging a shallow trench can offer relief from the scorching sun. Improvise with what you have. Foraging for food is another crucial skill, but be careful. Many plants are poisonous. If in doubt, leave it out. Learn to identify common edible plants in different regions. Insects can be a great source of protein. Grubs, ants, grasshoppers, they might not look appealing, but they can keep you going. Small animals can be trapped or snared if you have the knowledge. Fishing is also an option if you're near water. Remember, calories are energy, and energy means survival. Every little bit helps. Fire is your friend in the wilderness. It provides warmth, cooks food, purifies water, and can keep predators away. It's also a massive psychological boost. Learn several ways to make fire. A lighter or waterproof matches are ideal, but what if you lose them? Can you use a ferro rod? Can you make a bow drill? Practice these skills in a safe environment before you need them for real. Knowing you can create fire in any situation is a huge confidence builder. It's a fundamental survival skill. I remember one time in the Sahara. The heat was relentless. My water was running dangerously low. I was starting to feel the effects of dehydration. Desperation can set in quickly, but you have to fight it. I spotted some dried up animal droppings. Not very appealing, I know. But animals know where to find moisture. I followed their tracks and eventually found a tiny, almost hidden seep of water. It wasn't much, but it was enough. It was a reminder: observe, think, and never give up hope. Nature often leaves clues. Another time, I was caught in a sudden blizzard in the Rockies. Visibility dropped to near zero. The temperature plummeted. I had to build an emergency snow cave with just my hands and a small ice axe. It took hours. I was exhausted, cold, and alone, but I knew that stopping meant freezing. That drive to survive, that refusal to quit is what got me through. These experiences, as tough as they are, teach you incredible lessons. They teach you about your own resilience and the power of a determined mind. So what should you carry? Your gear depends on the environment, but some items are always useful. A good knife is essential. A fire starter, ferro rod, waterproof matches, a way to purify water tablets or a filter bottle. A basic first aid kit. A signaling device like a whistle or mirror. Cordage is incredibly versatile for building shelter or traps. A headlamp frees up your hands. Pack light, but pack smart. Every item should have multiple uses if possible. Your gear can be a lifesaver. For beginners, start small. Don't try to conquer Everest on your first outing. Practice building shelters in your backyard or a local park where permitted. Learn to identify a few edible plants in your area. Practice making fire with different methods. Go on short hikes and get used to navigating with a map and compass. Tell someone where you're going and when you expect to be back. Build your skills and confidence gradually. Every adventure, big or small, is a learning opportunity. Enjoy the journey. Ultimately, survival isn't just about skills or gear, it's about what's inside you. It's about your mindset. You can have all the best equipment in the world, but if you don't have the will to live, it means nothing. That positive mental attitude, that refusal to give in, is your most powerful weapon. When things get tough, and they will, you need to dig deep. You need to find that inner strength. Believe in yourself. Believe you can make it. Adaptability is key. The wild is constantly changing. You need to be able to change with it. What worked yesterday might not work today. Be prepared to improvise. Be prepared to think outside the box. If one plan fails, have another ready, or be able to create one on the fly. Rigidity can be fatal in a survival situation. Flexibility and quick thinking are your allies. Embrace the challenge. See problems as opportunities to test your ingenuity. Never lose hope. Even in the darkest moments, there's always something you can do. Focus on the immediate task at hand. One step at a time. One small victory can lead to another. Celebrate those small wins. They build momentum. They keep your spirits up. Remember why you're fighting. Think about your loved ones. Think about getting home. That emotional fuel can keep you going when your body wants to quit. Hope is a powerful force. So can you make it? Yes, you can. Humans are incredibly resilient. We are born survivors. It's in our DNA. You just need to unlock that potential, embrace the challenge, learn the skills, prepare your gear, but most importantly, cultivate that unbreakable spirit. That spirit will see you through any storm, any desert, any mountain. Go out there, explore, learn, and always, always keep fighting. The adventure awaits.